Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. Hope everyone's having a very pleasant evening tonight. Today we've got our Stadium Club break that we're going to run, and there's still some... So I'll let you know what we've got left in this one. We just added a mixer round today. Mixer 2 with some Chrome update in there, Stadium Club, a whole bunch of different things in that round. Added a Mixer 3, we've got Update Jumbo. But here's what's most likely to go tonight. Man, I got a big surprise, too, just a few minutes ago. Went to take my thumbnail for this video. Popped open my Stadium Club case. It was freaking Stadium Club Compact. I didn't order that. I picked up my last two Stadium Club cases, and they were both delivered. They gave me the wrong ones. They gave me freaking Stadium Club Compact instead of Stadium Club Hobby. So I sent a text to my case guy. I'm trying to get this straightened out so I can get my hobby boxes. Luckily, I still had a couple, like a case and a half left of regular hobby. But yeah, that's a big price difference between Stadium Club Compact and Stadium Club Hobby. So I definitely wanted to get that taken care of. And also got to figure out where my my jumbo cases are, because I haven't received those yet either. Let's get into this. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll go ahead and tell you what we've got left. Spots left. If you'd like to get into the Stadium Club round, hey Steve, we have Stadium Club 1. We're going to be doing it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 spots left there, and I'll take all 9 if need be. If anybody else wants to get in, you can send in now, and we'll get you put in on the break. Otherwise, I'll be taking a third of this break or so, and hoping I can get some good stuff. We've got Mixer 2. That one just opened up today when I put these on sale. There's still 20 spots left there, so if I get a bunch of people in that one, or some folks that grab a bunch of spots, that could conceivably go as well. But those are the only 2. I've got Chrome Update, which is close too, but I don't have those cases, so I can't do those. So Stadium Club will get us started up. 9 spots left available. Let's go ahead and bring in the list randomizer, and we'll see who everybody gets. Obviously, there's some big teams out there people are going to be hoping for, like the Orioles, the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Pirates, the Rangers, the Padres, and so on. We'll see who gets what right now. Bone Draft comes out tomorrow. We'll have a new release preview video for you tomorrow, but here's our list. Go with this list randomizer right here. Blank list. And over here on this side of the screen, we've got Stadium Club. I'm going to take all those names and copy and paste them. There's currently a bunch of spots open, 9 spots open. Those will go in there as open right now. So 9 spots open. We'll go ahead and hit the randomize button, see who everybody gets. All right, we know that Mark Panyard is going to have the Arizona Diamondbacks. We'll see who gets what. There's all the teams. Copy and paste them. I'm going to have 9 of them. I might have some good ones. I might sell them off right now to people that aren't on Patreon just to get the break a little more filled up. We've got Mark Panyard, who's got the Arizona Diamondbacks. End of Novelty has the Atlanta Braves. I have the Baltimore Orioles right there. I've also got the Boston Red Sox, and I've got the Cubs. So some good teams right there. Dan Schultz has the Cincinnati Reds. Mary Smith has the Cleveland Guardians. I've got the Colorado Rockies, and I've got the White Sox. So I got some good teams. I've got some bad ones. Josh has the Detroit Tigers. Greg has the Houston Astros. Kansas City's open. Dan Schultz has the Angels. End of Novelty has the Dodgers. Miami is for End of Novelty as well. Dan Schultz with Milwaukee. Brian with the Minnesota Twins. Jebber with the Mets. Chris Kamasi. You've got the Yankees. Mark Panyard with Oakland. The Phillies are open. The Pirates go to End of Novelty. The Padres are open. End of Novelty has Seattle. San Francisco is for Josh Wolfkill. Jonathan Walton has St. Louis. Joshua DeWalt has Tampa Bay. Greg has Texas. Toronto is open, and Travis Williams has the Washington Nationals. So I've got a couple good ones. Did the $300 tier for November go out yet? I don't think so. I got to look back and see if I sent it at the very beginning of the month or not. I'm going to go back and look. If I didn't, I was beginning that sent out with the December one first thing. But here's what we have. Colin Banyard says the mix. Mark and I will take the Padres if selling. I'm going to put those up right now. If you'd like to get some of these teams, I have 3 different slots available. We've got Baltimore, which is a massive team. We've got San Diego, which is a massive team. And we've got the Boston Red Sox and the Cubs. So I'm going to put these together as kind of lots. So Baltimore, I'm going to put with the Colorado Rockies and Chicago White Sox. There's 3 teams right there. Just going to put them in 3s. San Diego, I'm going to put with Kansas City. And also, I'm going to give you the, who else I got? Toronto Blue Jays. And we got the Philadelphia Phillies going here. So there's 9 teams left. We got these 3 spots right here. If anybody wants these, I will sell them to you for, let's see, what was the pre-sale price on this? It was Stadium Club. Let me find it. $65. So I'll do 1. What's 65 times 3? Because that'll basically be the break-even spot. 195 for the Orioles, the Rockies, and the San Diego Padres. I'll do 180 for the Padres, the Kansas City, and the Toronto Blue Jays. And I'll do 150 if anybody wants the Boston Red Sox, the Cubs, and the Phillies. So if you'd like any of those, just got to be the first one to call it. Go ahead and call it, send it in, and then I'll get your name put on the list. You'll get all 3 of those teams. We'll bundle them up. Obviously, if we're selling the Orioles by themselves, they would probably go for over $100, and then the Rockies would sell for like 10 to 15 to 20. White Sox would be like $20 too. They'd be lower. So I just figured we just bundle them all up. We've got Colin taking the Orioles. All right. So Colin and Mark, you can send in right now. You called it first. I'll put your name on it right now. Mark and Colin Banyard. So Baltimore is sold with Colorado. And the Chicago White Sox. We still have San Diego with Jackson Merrill, Kansas City, and Toronto. They're available at 180. We've got Boston, which has Willie Abreu, along with Cedon Rafaela. We got the Cubs with Pete Crow Armstrong and Shohei Managa. And we got the Phillies. And Dan Schultz is calling the Boston Red Sox spot. So, Dan, if you want it, 150, you get all 3 of those teams. I'm bundling them up just to make them move faster. So you have to sit here and do a bunch at a time. So, Dan, I'll put your name on them. You can go ahead and send in for them. Boston Red Sox for Dan Schultz, along with the Cubs and the Phillies. You get all 3 of those. I see that Colin has sent in. Colin and Mark, thank you very much. Get that sent off to you guys. The bid for Soto's at $600 million. Wow. That is pretty crazy. And then we've got the San Diego Padres, the Kansas City Royals, and the Toronto Blue Jays still available at 180 if anybody wants those. Give you the first shot at it right now. And then we'll go ahead and start to rip these in just a minute. $600 million, that is absolutely crazy. That would be the biggest contract ever if there's no deferred money. I wonder who he's going to go to. I'm guessing the Mets. I think the Mets are most likely. Dan Schultz is paid too. Thank you, guys. And so we got the Jackson Merrill spot with the Padres still available, along with Kansas City and Toronto. All right, I'll go ahead and, since there's no takers on that one, I will, if I can find my handy-dandy iPad, which we haven't used now in like a week. It's kind of like hidden. I'll auction them off. We're going to auction the San Diego, Kansas City, and Toronto Blue Jays spot right now to the highest bidder, so that way these are all sold, and I can get them sent out. Auction style, the way you bid on this, you don't have to be a Patreon member. It's open to anybody. Just put your highest bid in the chat. bid there, and we'll take the highest bid at the end of 45 seconds. So the spot is for all of the Padres, all the Kansas City Royals, and all the Toronto Blue Jays. All up for grabs next. You can start it off at $1, and we'll take the highest bid. It's live right now. 45 seconds, then we'll be able to get this one going. We don't have the whatnot wheel of names here, where we can just spin the wheel and get them sold in 15 seconds. So this is the way we got to do it. San Diego Padres, we got a $20 opening bid. Now 65 is the high bid. Josh in the lead. 65, the number one bid. $65 still the high with about 5 seconds left. San Diego, Kansas City, and Toronto. And we'll see who's got it. Someone's going to get the Padres for a steal for a 6-boxer. Let's see. This one's going to go. Type the word end in over here. Looks like it's going to go to Josh. Check that. Mary has it at 93. Andrew Jajic came in at 110, but I think it was late. So, Mary, you've got these 3 teams. Mary Smith with the Kansas City Royals, the San Diego Padres, and Toronto. All right, so I'll save that list, and we'll start ripping into all these and see what we've got going on here. My box cutter's downstairs. By the way, wanted to thank you. I don't know who bought this. Somebody bought something off the baby registry when we announced the new baby. We put a baby registry up there, and this came in yesterday. Tummy Time Water Mat. There's no name on it though. I don't know how I've never used the baby registry before, but Sophia made it. So whoever grabbed that, thank you very, very much. Let's check out what we've got here. Stadium Club 6 boxes. There's going to be 12 autos in this round. Let's see what we've got. On this Tuesday night, tired Tuesday for me. I took a nap earlier. I was trying to get Sophia to get some energy to get up out of bed and do something, but it didn't happen. So I just ended up falling asleep up there. Thank you, Mary. Let's check this out. Good old Stadium Club. We had a big Stadium Club pull in this Patreon preview video today. You posted the baby registry? No, I just, in the video from Thursday on Thanksgiving, I put it in the description. I didn't want to, like, pump it real bad, but Sophia's like, you should put our baby registry up there. I think I mentioned it once, put it in the comments. Somebody grabbed something off of there. That's a good one there. That is a 1993 Stadium Club case hit going out to Dan Schultz of the Cubs, a team that was mine, but sold them off to Dan, and that worked out very well. Dan with I think those are limited to like 100 copies. A rare hit right there, a case hit of Pete Crow Armstrong in box number 1. So good start. There's Paul Skeens. I honestly was kind of hoping I would end up with the Pirates, but it happens. There's Luke and Baker auto for the Cardinals. Hey, Clinton, how's it going? Only 12 and a half more days of work until Christmas. Shohei Ohtani Triumvirate's card. We're going to start a show. I don't know what the best name is for it. It's the 12, you know that we did the 12 days of Troutmas years ago. We're doing something similar with Ohtani this year. But it's got to be something with show. So the best I got is instead of ho, 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 show. Or let it show. I don't know. Do my best. 12 days of show miss. It doesn't work, I don't think. Ohtani miss sounds weird. I'm trying to take a holiday phrase and make it Christmassy. Let it show. I think that might be the best one so far. Let it show. Here's the other half of the box. There's the Elly De La Cruz. Another Elly De La Cruz right there, along with the Joe Adell. Man, is he ever going to put it together? We've been waiting on Joe Adele since 2021. Yuri Perez. By the way, that Adele's numbered out of 199. It's numbered 129 of 199. The paper greens are numbered. The chrome greens are not. Kind of weird how that happens, but whatever. Wow, a beam team. This is another tough pull right here. A beam team for the Padres. I had the Padres too, and I sold them off. Mary Smith just grabbed them. Whoa. We got 2 big case hits. Both were in unsold spots that went to me. I decided to sell them off. I tell you, every time I end up having to buy spots in my own break, I always end up hitting, and then I feel bad. So I always try to sell them if I can. And that is a very nice card right there. A Fernando Tatis Jr. Beam Team card. I don't know if we can get a comp on that for you real quick. Stadium Club Beam Team. Those are pretty rare. Ross may have the odds. He's really quick with the odds usually. I think that's the first Beam Team I've pulled. It looks like someone's got it on there for $120. Other people have it on there for just like $20. I would say altogether it's probably about a $20 card based off of the listings. Not too bad though. You can post a rip card vid. If I can get some more rip cards. I have, I think, a couple of them, but I don't think I have enough for a video. I was hoping to come across some oversized box toppers. You know, the triple rippers. Those triple rip box toppers. I don't have any of those. I feel like I need those. There's the next auto. It's for the Detroit Tigers. Reese Olson. The Nick says, are we going to see lots of 2018 update this Christmas season? You will definitely see at least a jumbo box, I would imagine. Or a hobby box. Be looking back through a couple different Ohtani things. There's Juan Soto. 1 in 256 packs on the Beam Team. So nice one right there. And there's the potential $600 million man on the yellow. Juan Soto. I say the Mets. Can't rule out the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Dodgers. I think right now, if I had to guess and rank those, I would say most likely to get rid of the Mets. Second most is the Red Sox. Third most, Yankees. Fourth most, Dodgers. Steve says, how did everything go with the contractor? He gave me a quote. I think it's pretty good. I thought it was going to... Basically, we're just putting up like a... Putting up a wall, and we're walling off a part of the basement and turning it into a bedroom. $3,500 to do that. I didn't think that was terrible. So I'm going to do it. I just have to get a bunch more stuff sold and cleared out. Yeah, $3,500 is not bad for adding a bedroom. Basically just adding a wall and a door. Here's our next one. If he would have came back over 5,000, I probably would have said no and just started getting second opinions, but I'll probably just go with it. Here we go with our next box. What is this? A Junior Caminero 3D card. A la Sportflix of old. I didn't even know these were in Stadium Club. Our first time seeing one of these. Big pull there for Josh DeWalt. What a box, says Clinton. We're having some good luck with Stadium Club. All these rare pulls. What is this? What are the odds of this? We'll get the information for you here shortly. That is pretty awesome right there. I remember Topps made Topps 3D a few years ago. 1 in 1,764 packs, says Ross. That's a pretty crazy hit right there on the Caminero 3D card. Awesome. I've never seen that either, Cloud. First time for everything tonight, I guess. What else do we have? So far, we've had a good luck with case hits. The autos haven't been anything great so far, so maybe that'll change. Sal Frelick's a good one for the Milwaukee Brewers, going to Dan Schultz. It's a chrome auto. So with the chrome autos, typically they're sticker autos when they have chrome. There's Ha-Sung Kim. By the way, there's a new player coming over named like Hae-Sung Kim. It's like almost exactly the same name. It's going to be weird. It's like, wait a minute, this guy's name is almost identical to Ha-Sung Kim. Jordan Westberg rookie card for the Orioles. Chris Sale, your Cy Young Award winner on the yellow. Go get the archives cases and get the glasses. It's true. I just found a case of archives. We'll be selling those off. Case of blasters of 2023 archives. We'll be selling those off on Friday. Big Mac refractor right there. Corey Seager and Chris Sale. On to our next one. Carter says, who should the Mariners target for third base? Got to think who's even the third baseman on the market. Matt Chapman just signed an extension with the Giants. Probably Alex Bregman is the most notable third baseman I can think of that's out there on the market. Mick says, I spent close to 2 hours watching 1985 Topps Jabs videos while I was putting my 85 Topps set together. That's pretty cool. Did you watch the Frank DiPino one? That was a classic. Well, let's see what we've got coming up. Here's an Evan Longoria. That is numbered to 199. On the green paper, Nestor Cortez is the next autograph. Nasty Nestor. Very important, says Jeff Wilson. Are you canceling the 78? No. What we'll do is we're going to be doing it this month. I am up to, got 13 spots sold. Got other people interested in it. And what I'll do is I'll just open half the box and I'll keep the sealed packs. I'll take the sealed packs and I will put them in a team bag and seal the team bag. And then we'll just be tossing them into the Whatnot breaks. I have a feeling they would sell pretty well on Whatnot. Got Bryce Harper right there on the negative. Yeah, Lewis Taint. Like, what is that? That was brutal. Jackson Chorio. Paul Skeens. Second time we've seen a Skeens tonight, although, and there we go, Jason Dominguez. You can check out our Patreon video if you want to see that card again, except in a much more valuable version. Here's our next one, box number 3 of the 6. Coming up. That was Jeff Wilson. If you want to watch Jeff Wilson butcher names, it's on this channel. It's the 1980 Topps box that he did about a week ago or so. And it's just, for comedic value, I think it might be worth a watch. Not hating on him or anything. It's just, I don't know. He's obviously not a baseball guy. People would say the same thing if I did a football box from 1980. I would butcher all the names too. How's Sophia doing? Not well. Yep, she's still just laying in bed all the time. What sucks is I can't even really get close to her because she's just like gets nauseous all the time and like she can't stand any smells at all. Like even like human breath, deodorant, smell of body wash, smell of like anything. So it's like I feel like she's in a bubble. Like I'm used to being so affectionate all the time, but I have to like keep 3 feet away all the time. It really sucks. Really hope that she gets better soon. I guess at the very longest I'd have to wait until she gives birth. There's Isaiah Campbell. He says, but you wouldn't record or post a 1980 Topps football break. That's true. Although I did do an 84 Topps football break once, just for the heck of it, try it out. Looking for, I think it was John Elway and Dan Marino rookies in there. Just for something different. There's an A-Rod yellow. Jason Dominguez red right here. I went to Walmart tonight because she didn't eat lunch or dinner. I just bought all these snacks, all this junk food. I used to like always tell her when the pregnancy first started, you can't be eating all this candy. This isn't good. Now I was buying her Pop-Tarts and saltine crackers and anything. Try to get her to just eat something. There's Jackson Merrill. There's a Yamamoto right there as well. That's a nice one, the Yamamoto refractor. And a Christy Mathewson orange to 99 for the New York Giants, which would be the San Francisco Giants in a break. So the Giants, congrats on that one. I hope Mix, anything. You know what, to soundproof the wall in the basement bedroom so you can break downstairs if necessary. I think we'll be okay if you're worried about waking the newborn up, because right now we're on like the main floor right now of the house. The nursery is going to be upstairs, and we'll probably put a bassinet in the bedroom too. That'll be upstairs. I don't think if we have a massive hit, it's going to wake everybody up. Usually it doesn't. There's Paul Skeens. For the third time, every box has had a Paul Skeens. Anthony Volpe, the best autograph so far. Volpe about ready to take a bath from Anthony Rizzo right there. Oh, forever occupies that fifth bedroom. Maybe. I'm actually kind of excited for it. It's going to be like a makeover. I just bought them a brand new smart TV for down there so that I want it to really feel like it's their like special little like, not a man cave, but like a kid cave. So Jason Dominguez. So we're going to make it really awesome. Like much better than their room right now. They don't have a TV in the room right now. There's Ketel Marte. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of having a TV in a room, but I think it might be nice for them. Maybe put have a little library in their room. Maybe a little couch they can read on. I'll tell you, it's going to be a much bigger space than they have now, so it'll be nice. Except just downstairs. Logan Webb in there as well. On to the next box. Yeah, furnace is fixed. The guy came on Monday. I was off work on Monday, so I was sleeping in. They gave me a time window of 8 a.m. to noon. I was like, that's cool. Get it fixed early. Might even be able to get it fixed as soon as I wake up. Well, he came before 8 a.m. All of a sudden, the doorbell was ringing at like 7:55. As if he's like, the furnace guy's here. I was like, what? So I had to jump out of bed, throw clothes on, run downstairs. Obviously, I had just woken up. And then he proceeded to fix it. It was an issue with like something with the flue, and there was water in the flue or something. Like, he first told me I needed a whole new furnace, and I was going to have to get it all replaced, and it'd be $4,000, something like that. And then he went outside to do paperwork, and he's like, I hear a gurgling sound outside. And he came back in and looked around, and something with this like PVC pipe. So he cut a PVC pipe, did something to it, put a new coupling on it, and boom, we're good to go. All this water came out too when he cut it. So I don't know a thing about furnaces. Some of you in the chat might, but it apparently was an easy fix. And ever since, we've kept it 76 degrees in here to make up for all those cold days. It was something with like the pressure, the water and the pressure. I don't know. He was talking about like a pressure, and the pressure wasn't staying constant. It was bouncing back and forth between 140 and 150. He was using all this technical terms like I knew what he was talking about. It's like this PVC pipe that goes out of the furnace, up into the ceiling, through the ceiling and out to the side. And I guess there's a bunch of water in there. Yeah, I didn't know what. I was just like, okay. But at least it cost me $0 because I still have that home warranty. There's Jason Dominguez. Instead of $4,000. He said, your furnace is old. It's been here since the house was built, looks like. So it's probably only going to last another year or two. There's a red Yamamoto. So, I mean, might as well get the most out of it. No use buying a new one if it still works. Jackson Merrill right there for the Padres. Let's see what else we've got. Jackson Chourio. And our next auto is for the White Sox. White Sox were left unsold and got picked up there at the buzzer by Mark and Colin. And now we got Zach Millard right there. And on to our next pack. Next stack, I should say, of Stadium Club. Next week, we'll likely have Chrome Update Jumbo. I'll just have to go and buy some boxes of those. Yeah, RJ, we just did today. There was some spots left over that weren't sold, so I ran the randomizer for the Patreon members, and the open spots, I just auctioned them off. And those spots that I auctioned off have done pretty well tonight so far. Here we go with this next one. A couple case hits for them. Autographs as well. We've got the Green Altuve right there. Tatis on the refractor. Tyler Glass now with the hair. It's pretty crazy hair he's got there. Are you a fan of any other sports? No, not really. There's a Griffey Chrome. The only sport I follow is baseball. It's the only one I really care about. I don't care for hockey, football. I like playing basketball, but I don't follow basketball. Like, I couldn't even tell you what team LeBron James is on right now. But I know his name. There's Hunter Goodman for the Colorado Rockies. Going to Mark Panyard. So Mark and Colin picked that one up. Rockies were left unsold. They get a hit. And we've got a numbered Cedric Mullins to 99 for the Baltimore Orioles as well, with the Randy Johnson yellow in there. Who's my favorite player? For baseball? It's got to be Paul Skeens. Thoughts on the Golden Bat? Yeah, that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The Golden Bat is a new rule. If you don't know what that is, it's being floated by Rob Manfred, like he wants to put this in play. Basically, what the Golden Bat is, it kind of works just like a challenge. You get to use it whenever you want. You get to use it once per game. You get to put whatever player you want into the lineup at any time. It's so dumb. So let's say it's the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. You're down by 1. You're the Yankees. Your ninth batter comes up. You put Aaron Judge up as a quote-unquote pinch hitter. He hits a double or whatever. And then Aaron Judge could be batting first and back-to-back. It's so stupid. It's getting traction now. Basically, the Savannah Bananas do it. You know, the Savannah Bananas, super popular exhibition baseball game. It's like basically like it's the Harlem Globetrotters, but for baseball. And Rob Manfred really likes that rule. So if you're the Dodgers at any point during the game, if there's like bases loaded, nobody out or whatever, you put Ohtani up to bat. So he gets an extra at bat every single time. And you get a big star. That could really make some players really get up on their stats too. Because if you think about it, if you got a big star on your team, you could put, that's 162 extra at bats for Ohtani or Soto or whoever you want to put up there. 162 extra at bats. That could be an extra 10 home runs a year for those guys, which would maybe break 70 home runs for Judge back on the table. Stupid rule. It's just it's changing baseball too much. Baseball has already undergone drastic changes already with the pitch clock, which, you know, that's fine. Doesn't really change the fabric of the game all that much. The ghost runner on second in the 11th inning is, I hate that rule. It's pretty dumb. White Sox Tom hates it too. Pitch clock speeds the games up. So I don't mind it that bad. It's not even really noticeable. At first, it was real noticeable when, you know, you're looking at the game and you see the pitch clock in the corner. They got other rules now too that they've put in, like you bring in a reliever from the bullpen, they have to face 3 batters, or else they just have to face 3 batters. Take some of the strategy out there. No more designated hitter, or no more pitchers hitting. We have designated hitter universal in all the leagues now. Another big change there, which is fine. Makes the games, I guess, a little more watchable from an offensive standpoint, but really eliminates a lot of the strategy. You're only allowed to do, what, 2 pickoff throws or whatever? If you throw over to first base, if you can't throw over again, and if you do, you got to pick them off or else. A lot of rule changes. There's Jason Varitek on the blue. But this one with the golden at bat is pretty crazy. There's Jackson Holiday. Pretty crazy. I mean, what's next? Fans catch foul balls and they're an out? It might be. Savannah Bananas do that. There's a good one. Tyler Fitzgerald, red rookie auto. That's a great one right there. This one is going to go out to San Francisco, which is Josh Wolfkill. Number to 50. That's a big time one right there. Oh yeah, they made the bases, like they almost doubled the bases inside size. Not really, but they made them a few inches bigger. And there's Vladimir Guerrero there as well. Fitzgerald's a really nice rookie. Big time power. Massive speed. I think he's in the 97th percentile right there. Let's see what else we got. Samson's bases are nearly big as Altuve now. I don't know what's next. Bringing in all the fences. I saw the Baltimore's bringing the fences in again. Did you see that? And Baltimore's redoing their outfield. They should have just left it as it was. Orioles took out like 20 rows of seats and made it like a little green monster out there. Really stupid. Justin says smoke alarm. No, that's just my security alarm. Just needs reset. Let's check it out and see what else we've got. Doing more Gunner homers. It's a nice going yard Mookie Betts. You don't pull those in every box. We get that sleeved up. Ellie De La Cruz. We've got a Max Muncy right there. Ken Griffey Jr. Refractor is a nice card. It was funny. I had someone replace the battery in my smoke detector today. Thought it was a detector again. I know, I hate it. I could go turn it off, but we only have 1 box left. There's a nice Jackson Chourio. And Oswaldo Beto for the Oakland A's is the next hit up. Brett Montgomery is hoping to bring the Indians' name back, just like they're talking about with the Washington Redskins. I heard that. Is it that nice? It'd be nice. Bring the Indians' name back. All you got to do is get some people out there protesting. I mean, to get the name taken away in the first place, it took like 5 Karens out there with, a couple signs, and they got it done. So maybe we can get the Indians' name brought back. I mean, that's a historic name, big part of baseball history. I'd like that. Here's the last box of this round, and likely the last box of this break of the night. We also have a mixer, but it's not close enough to being sold. So that one will just go to next week. Let's see what we got. Did you see the Joey Loperfido MLB debut patch? He put DM me on the back of the card. I'm on the hunt for it. Really? So if you get the Loperfido, you got a shot to hand deliver it to him, make a trade. That's pretty cool. That's nice to see the Loperfidos in the cards. That is pretty awesome. Wonder what he would trade for that. Was there a sale this past Sunday night? No, I took your advice, Mix, and I didn't do it. We'll just do a longer one on Thursday. We ended that one around like 11:30 or something like that. And we've got a consignment, so I didn't want to run a consignment. This one's numbered out of 99. I didn't want to run a consignment late when there's less viewership anyway. There's a purple Marco Luciano, number to 75. You think a Joey Loperfido is worth 10 grand? It's Jackson Holiday. Yeah, I'd definitely want, I'd probably want to sign bat, sign jersey, sign baseball. And maybe Loperfido has to sit down with me and do a video or something. Kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth 10 grand. Loperfido's not a huge name, but yeah, he's with the Blue Jays now. Yuri Perez. Never know, though. Could end up being a good one. There's Owen White, likely the last autograph of this round. Actually, you know what? There's another stack there. We're probably going to have one more. There's Satchel Paige. That'll go to the Orioles. It's numbered to 25 on the rainbow. The St. Louis Browns moved to Baltimore eventually, so that's why that goes to the Orioles and not St. Louis Cardinals, because they're two different franchises, St. Louis Browns and St. Louis Cardinals. It's kind of like how the Washington Senators became the Twins, or the Philadelphia Athletics became the Oakland A's, New York Giants became the San Francisco Giants, etc. Gamer says, I met him in June. I paid to get his autograph, and I asked if I pulled the card, what would he pay for it? He said he'd pay 10 grand for it. Man, that's pretty good. 10 grand for the Loperfido. So that just makes you want to buy some Chrome Update even more, because that card is yet to have been pulled. So there's a $10,000 bounty on that from the player himself. Pirates have at least a $500,000 bounty, depending on how you value the seats. Chrome Update, I don't think I've heard of any big patches get pulled this week. So they're all still out there, hiding in boxes. We'll be opening some more Chrome Update tomorrow. I've got some cases here. Maybe they're sitting in one of mine. Can't believe, oh my goodness, it doesn't stop. Chrome Update Hobby just went up another $25 today to $425. Chrome Update Jumbos just went up $50 today to $750. It's not stopping. Breakers Delight went from $4.99 to $6.50. This is crazy. It is sky high right now, man. Imagine if you would have bought a whole bunch of Chrome Update for $200. You would have more than doubled your money. The Caminero was pulled this week. Okay. I think all the Jacksons are still out there, too. Jackson Holiday, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Chorio, Paul Skeens. This is just getting a little batty. I'm wondering if now with Bowman Draft coming out and Bowman's Best is around the corner as well, is it going to maybe stifle the demand a little bit finally? They're doing that on purpose in terms of Chrome Update. It's getting a little batty. It's getting a little out of hand. But yeah, I just looked on Blowout Cards right now at the prices, and they are just keep going up. Every week they go up. I don't even know what to say anymore. They're nice red Heston Kjerstad. Luminaries also coming out. I bought 10 boxes of Luminaries today. There's Brandon Walter. I got on a couple minutes late, so I missed the cases. But I was able to get 10 single boxes. On the pre-sale price, they're the $350 pre-sale after tax, probably like $380. It'll probably be $500 when they come out. Paul Goldschmidt as well is the last one. So that's all we have for tonight. That's the round of Stadium Club. The other rounds, which would be the mixers and a couple of the other ones, aren't filled yet, so we'll give those a little more time to fill. Thank you very much. It's now 11 p.m. Eastern time, probably getting kind of close to bedtime for some of us, including myself. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. We'll be live tomorrow on Whatnot, continuing the search for the Chrome Update rookie debut patch autos and busting a bunch of other stuff as well. So have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you all later. Good night, everybody.